The man who got famous for living inside a metal box for more than 70 years.
They call me the man in the iron lung.
Who helped many people in this state by becoming a lawyer, an author, and an artist.
No matter where you're from, or what your past is, or the challenges that you could be faced with, you can truly do anything. You just have to set your mind to it and work hard.
Has unfortunately died.
He was known by millions on social media as Polio Paul.
Paul passed away this week at a Dallas hospital.
What you're about to see has the power to change the way you see life.
There were many times I was abandoned, and I survived on my own.
These are the final hours of the Iron Lung man, Paul Alexander.
I didn't want to die, so I continued to fight.
Earlier this year, January 22nd, 2024, Paul launched his very own TikTok account.
My name is Paul Alexander, and I live in an iron lung because I can't breathe on my own.
His story was so unique that millions of people have been following him for years. And with this new account, he wanted to inspire people. He called it Conversations with Paul.
I went to school in my iron lung. I am a lawyer now. I practiced law for 30 years. I wrote a book and gave it to the world. I have goals and dreams. I'm doing some more things before I go visit someplace else.
On January 24th, someone asked him how he stays so positive throughout all his life's ups and downs, and he answered it beautifully.
Being positive is a way of life for me. I believe that people in general should be positive.
It's amazing to see a man who was trapped in a box for most of his life and still be so strong about it.
I've seen so many people from my life, and I've learned not to let that bring me down, try to contribute.
The next day, January 25th, he thanked everyone who supported him, especially those who have been donating to him. Remember when I told you Paul was an author? On January 27th, he talked about his book in his video.
The book that I wrote, and I wrote it with my mouth, pencil, copied away in the computer. It took me 5 years to write this book.
Let me tell you the beautiful backstory behind the title of this book, 3 Minutes for a Dog. When he was just a kid, one of his nurses challenged him that if he managed to breathe without the iron lung for 3 minutes, she would give him a puppy. Paul practiced every single day until he actually did it. He was able to breathe for 3 minutes without the iron lung. Not only did he get the puppy that became his best friend for years, he also got a new chance to live his life the way he wanted to. He practiced every day until he could breathe for hours without help. That's exactly how he worked to become the person he is today. An artist, an author, and a lawyer. Going back to this year, January 30th, 2024, another follower asked a question you probably think of asking too. What happens when the power runs out?
Electricity goes out. And store electricity. And our world is going to work because it's all run by electric motor. And I stopped breathing. That's life.
There was even a time when the power went out for quite a while and he almost died. One of his nurses had to revive him. Yet, despite this sad story, he managed to celebrate his birthday that day. His 78th birthday, his last birthday. He even laughed about how some people thought he had already passed away.
I have read several comments about my being deceased. Well, I'm not. I'm still alive. And I'm going to be alive for some time. So get used to watching incredible videos.
The incredible videos did come, like this one on February 2nd.
We're talking about how life gets to be slow and heavy on the shoulders and the heart. Life gets to work, but I get a lot of levels. For years, There be a lot of things to see, not to be young. I love the sun, but I'm a jumpy little bit. Slowly, just as desperate, because I can't touch someone. Life is such an extraordinary thing. It's just hold on. It's gonna get better. Just give it a chance. Don't take on the change. Promise to be a chance. My teacher.
But in the next few days, his fans were worried because he stopped posting videos. On February 26th, the person who handles his social media gave an update.
Last week, he was unfortunately rushed to the emergency room in the hospital. He tested positive for COVID, which is really dangerous, obviously, for someone with his condition.
He also said that Paul was too weak to speak in new videos. The important thing was that he's doing better. But unfortunately, 2 weeks later, on March 11th, we received the saddest news. After 72 years of living inside a box, Paul is now free in heaven. It's heartbreaking, but I can't help but think of how amazing his journey has been. He wanted his life to be meaningful, so he made it meaningful. And that's the thing I wish we could all learn from Paul's final hour. If this man was able to live his life to the fullest, despite being locked in a box, then nothing should be able to stop us from living our lives the way we want to. Paul, thank you for sharing with us your inspiring journey. May you rest in peace, my friend.